Hi guys, welcome back. We are doing another like favorites slash new favorites slash a haul, trends, kind of like a summer themed video. Everything that I'm loving, everything that's inspiring me this summer, and some really good products that I've discovered. So very quickly, I want to go through a little bit of makeup that I have been loving. So first things first, I want to talk about these lip stains from CoverGirl. Maybe these are not new, but I have just discovered them and I love how precise you can get with these. So I'm just gonna swatch real quick these two colors. I think these are the most like neutral colors they have, and I love them both. One is a little more peachy and the other one is more like cool toned pink, and I wear them interchangeably whenever I go to the gym, when I go to do Pilates in the morning, when I just need a little bit of color in my face, especially my lips. I do my skincare and I do a little bit of a lip stain, and I love these because they're more precise than my Benetint. I love my Benetint, I love that shade, but it's a little bit leaky. If you ever try the product, you know, it kind of like leaks, and it's like you need to be careful how you apply it. This one is a little more precise because it has this like a stylo tip. Love these. They're super affordable. Obviously, they're a CoverGirl. Another discovery, I got this off of Amazon, and these are the Laka chubby liners. They're kind of like chubby lip liners. They are so good, you guys. Well, first I think I bought one on Amazon, and then I started seeing a bunch of ads on Instagram, and they really are as creamy and long lasting as everyone claims they are. They're so pretty. You guys, look at these colors. I have one more color, and this is actually the first shade that I got. This is the suede pink, and it is the most beautiful kind of cool toned pink, very light pink, but still deep enough that it like shows on your lips and it doesn't look like concealer lips. Sometimes like really light pinks can be very light. So yeah, these shades are so pretty. I think they are like very universally flattering because I've seen them on multiple different skin tones, and they are so pretty. Highly recommend. I'm gonna link all three of these down below. So just for the reference, this is Hazelnut Latte, the more like brownish light brown shade. Then the middle shade is Rosy Talk, very pretty warm pink, and then the cool toned pink is Suede Pink. Another makeup product that I have to talk about are these MAC. These are like liquid pigments. They are most similar to the Armani liquid eyeshadows and blushes, but you can use these all over the face. So they're not only like eyeshadows, you can use these on your lips to contour your face, as blushers, as eyeshadows, and you can do like very beautiful cohesive looks, which is why I wanted to try these so much, because I just love a like slightly monochromatic look when it comes to makeup. I love when my tones are like matching. So I am so excited to play with these. I already have all three of these on my face. So I have Hodgepodge, and I used it to kind of like bronze and contour my face. Then I have Cool Spice, which is one of my all-time favorite lip liners. I have it on my lips today, like the lip liner, and then this is the liquid pigment that I have on my eyes. And then I also have the Painterly, the OG color from MAC. I used to use Painterly in like a little pot for my eyeshadow base, like as an eyeshadow base, and I used it that way today as well, and I love these. The formula is very nice and thin, easy to work with. You have a little bit of time to like play with them and blend them in. They're not gonna dry out super quickly. It's almost like, I don't know, it's not creamy, kind of just like becomes like almost blurring and velvety. I don't know how to explain. But yeah, these are the shades that I have. So this is Hodgepodge, which is like a very pretty bronzy shade that you can obviously use as an eyeshadow, but as well on the face like I did today. Then the middle one is Cool Spice, the most beautiful shade from MAC. Like Whirl and Cool Spice are my literal all-time favorite lip liners. And then here's Painterly, a beautiful light beige with a little bit of a slight little pink undertone. And the last but not least, I also picked up another blush from MAC. I was a MAC, obviously. And this is my favorite formula. These are the putty, kind of like cream to powder finish. and I love them so much. These are my favorite blushers. These products, like the eyeshadow slash pigments, and these blushers are the most flattering formulas. And what I love the most about these blushers is the buildability, how buildable they are. So you can see, like, it's just like the most beautiful wash of color on your cheeks. It's never going to look blotchy, splotchy. You're never gonna have too much blush at one go. So you can just keep adding, you can keep working this into your skin until you reach the desired effect and the amount of blush you want. And this is perfect. I feel like a lot of blushers nowadays are very pigmented, and we all have blush blindness to a certain extent, but like I prefer to have control and just build my blush. And I love this color for the summer. I love like beautiful pinks. I like to layer this with my Armani light pink blush. And now we're going to talk about a trend that I love. I have been loving this trend of like a gradient blush. I am not the best at achieving that. Also, my makeup is not like really translating on camera because I have like regular makeup. Like I did not apply like the stage camera makeup so you can see everything I'm seeing. Okay, I think I'm gonna wrap up the makeup portion. I have more products, but like let's not go that much into makeup because I also have some fashion. So first thing that I am so obsessed with this season, and I definitely think it's kind of like a trend because I'm seeing this a lot, is color pink. So nothing like groundbreaking, but I see a lot more pink than last year this time around. And yeah, I've been loving pink. I personally love pink in my accessories, like for example, my little orange or my fairly new ballet flats. And I also figured that I prefer pink in shoes, not my handbags, but handbags are also super cute. I love an all black outfit with pink accessories. Like I said, my preferred are the shoes. So like a black bag, an all black outfit, and pink shoes. And I need to get a pair of heels in this shade of pink because I'm absolutely in love. I love these ballet flats. Now that I have this here, another trend that I wasn't sure if I was going to be so excited about, but once I started trying on the updated version, so yeah, the trend is low rise, but before you go mad, like we're not talking about the old 2000, like early 2000s low rise anymore. Try the modern low rise. Like if you have lived through like the era of the early 2000s low rise, you know what I'm talking about. These are not like how we used to wear them. Like these are not the jeans that we used to wear. I mean, we're not talking about the microscopical zippers that were like this big. This is the modern low rise, and you guys, these are the denim shorts of 2026 of the summer. I think these are kind of like viral at this point. All of the major stores are carrying them. So this is the Goldie low rise mini short, and it looks micro. It looks like it's a micro short. It looks scary, but you need to give this a try. Trust me, this is like, it's wild. This is like the most well-engineered denim short ever. So somehow they managed to make this so like mini micro with being like full coverage in the back. Like nothing is peeking through. If you have bigger glutes and they're always like hanging at the back, you know what I'm talking about, and you're not wearing like denim shorts, like short shorts because of that, because they always are just way too short in the back, you need to try these. You can definitely like maybe size up if you really have like super voluptuous glutes and you want to be sure, but these run a little bit large. So I'm not saying generally to size up, you just need to try these. If you have Nordstrom somewhere near you, I've seen they also have them in the store, so you can go and try them on. Otherwise, you can just order them. You can find them everywhere, like on Revolve, on a Goldie website, on Nordstrom. I think like all major retailers are carrying these because they're so popular. I got my third pair. Yes, you guys, I have 3 pairs of these. I have black, I have leather blue wash, which is currently in the laundry. And then I also picked up, I went to exchange a couple of things that I showed you guys in my last Aritzia haul. So I went to the store. We have a store in Miami in Brickell. So I went to the store to check it out and to return a couple of things like the dress that I showed you. You guys remember my haul. So, and then I saw they have this color. Of course, I had to pick it up. Moving a bit the position because the sun is blinding me over there. So speaking of low rise and jeans, I had to pick up these. So these are another like a viral pants. So these are the frame gray jeans. And you guys, I have not had the like more flattering pair of jeans in a while. I love them so much. I think they're so flattering in the back. There's just something about low rise. Like I'm telling you guys, do not hesitate. Try the modern low rise. I think the fact that it's like not as a low rise as they used to be, also like the cuts are a little bit different. They are pricey, so just don't come at me. I know these are expensive. These are like premium jeans, but you guys know how much I love jeans. I do spend quite a bit on jeans because it's some of my one of my most worn items in my wardrobe. These are very long, just FYI. I don't know what's the length on these, but I have pretty high heels on and they're like touching the floor. So I definitely need to wear super high heels with these, but I love them. I think they come in like shorter version, like petite, and maybe I'll get the white ones in petite just so I can wear them with flats as well. I also picked up these at Aritzia. So these are the Goldie low rise, and these are baggy and a little more cropped. So they're like ankle length. They're kind of like full length, depends how tall you are. I don't see here what is the inseam, like how long they are, but like on me, and I am 6'5", 169 centimeters, and they are like straight to the floor, like just a little bit below my ankle, not touching the floor. And I am going to be looking for another pair because these are 25 and they fit me, but they're kind of like, I don't know, it beats the purpose. They're not like as baggy as they should be. They should be more like slouchy, like these. So I should have a lot of space like at the waistline. This is how I like my low-rise jeans to fit currently. So yeah, I will be looking for these in more sizes because I love the wash. It's so pretty. I love this color for the summer, and I also love this denim. It's just slightly a little bit like softer, like thinner than the gray frame jeans. So yeah, I love that. You guys, this has happened already twice in this video. I have been filming, I've been talking to the camera, and the camera was not recording. So here we go again. I have saved the best for last. Which way? This way. My very first pair of Rene Caovillas. Yeah, very surprising. I'm also surprised myself that I did not try this brand sooner. I have two pairs actually, and I want to try them both and decide which ones I'm going to keep because they're very, very similar. So yeah, we'll see together, but I have started unboxing the other pair and I've been filming for the past, I don't know, 5-6 minutes, and the camera was not rolling. So here we go again. I was saying how I somehow keep also flipping this, but somehow I find this branding very weird, kind of like, I don't know why it reminds me of like China as a country. I think there is a holiday, correct me, where people give each other money and they wrap the money, like they give money in red and gold envelopes. And I just think in general, like if I think of China, Chinese restaurants, like their folklore and like the clothing and everything, I always think of red, and I also think of gold, a lot of like gold accents. So this shade of red and like gold accents is just giving China to me, like in an ethnic way, not like China, like made in China, if you know what I mean. And there's nothing wrong with that, but it's kind of weird because the brand claims to be Italian. It's supposed to be Italian. Then also the name is Rene, which is French. Like I've never met a person in Italy named Rene. So yeah, Caovilla though sounds Italian. I don't know. Enough about the brand. Yeah, another thing, look at the dust bag. Isn't this like something in China? Like, why does it look so Chinese, like ethnically Chinese? So the shoes in question are obviously the famous like ankle spiral shoes. I don't know the name. Is it like Cleo or something? Maybe like Cleopatra. So it's like, I think it's Cleo. Yeah, Cleo. So these are their most like, I think this is like a signature shoe from Rene Caovilla, and they have this like a serpent type of detail. So pretty, so sexy. Love the heel. They're super lightweight. You guys, I tried these on already and they're so lightweight. And somehow I think they're gonna be comfortable even though they're pretty tall. So this is the first color. I need a pair of gold heels. And I saw this color. This is like light, very, very light gold, almost like silver. The satin here is almost butter yellow. It has beautiful rhinestones all over. The soles of Rene Caovilla shoes are glitter, like silver glitter, which I'm gonna lie, if I'm gonna say I like, I kind of don't like, especially when the shoe is golden. Like, I don't know. But they're pretty. They're very, very pretty. Like they're super special. These shoes definitely look like princess shoes, like very special occasion type of shoes. So that's pair number one. Same little Chinese dust bag. This is the pair number two. These are like dark, very, very yellow gold. And they have no rhinestones. The little straps are kind of like chubby and rounded, and they're so pretty. So this is the light gold / butter yellow, and this is the gold. I am torn. When I look at the shoe itself, I kind of prefer this one because of the little rhinestones. I love everything glitter and rhinestones and bedazzled, especially if it's on my feet. It's literally like jewelry on your feet, and it's such like a nice statement. But then I do need like a classic standard gold sandal, and I think these are gonna be a winner. Like, what do we think, you guys? Let me know in the comments. I still have some time. I'm gonna try and upload this video as soon as possible so I can actually like take your feedback into account and we'll decide together like which ones I should send back. I'm not gonna keep both of these. These are pretty expensive shoes. Like Rene Caovillas are very, very expensive, especially the ones with rhinestones. They are usually very pricey, so I don't need both of these, especially because they're so similar. If I end up liking them on my feet when I wear them, I might just get them in another color, like a pink perhaps. But when it comes to gold, I think I'm leaning towards these. I also like how it looks like against my skin. Let's see. Let's emulate the foot. Yeah, I think I like this a lot. Also, I feel like these are more somehow like simple and easy to style, because I do have a couple of other pairs of shoes with rhinestones, and yeah, somehow they're like, I don't know, I feel like they go well with very simple outfits, but I need a simple golden sandal that can go with a lot of like different dresses. Guys, am I tripping or is it the camera? But why does my leg with the golden sandal look like more tan and darker than the one with the yellow? Is it just me? What is going on? Anyways, I think this confirms I prefer the golden one. Oh my God, they're so, so pretty and so like lightweight. Somehow I don't know, they feel very lightweight and also super stable on my legs and my feet because of all the straps and like the ankle strap. The ankle strap is a little rigid, but I think you can like mold it to your legs. I think I made my decision. I'm definitely keeping the golden ones. I needed a gold sandal, so I'm just gonna stick with what I initially wanted. I thought that the other ones were a little more gold, less yellow. And I really feel like I prefer these anyways on the foot, and just like how they complement my skin tone. So happy with the purchase. Like, I love them. I really like them. I wasn't sure if I was going to like them so much, but I do. So I might get more of these in the future. We'll see. The trend that I am not on board with, at least not yet, maybe I'll come around, but I feel like I won't, are those like big bug like sunglasses. I just cannot wrap my mind around like which outfit would look better with those sunglasses. So far, how I've been seeing them and like how people style them, it looks like they're just wearing whatever they used to wear and they just put on those big ass bug sunglasses, and it just doesn't work in my opinion. That's just my humble personal opinion. I need to look into like editorial shoots and like how stylists style those sunglasses and what is the vibe, like what's the vision behind the trend, because so far what I've been seeing from like influencers online, Pinterest and all that stuff, I just did not find inspiring. I'm gonna be real. So yeah, that's a trend that I'm probably going to skip. And yeah, that is it for this video. I have nothing else to share with you guys. It was a little update, a little bit of like a trend talk, some new things and some new favorites. Like I mentioned, the jean shorts, like it's probably the highlight. They are pricey, but worth it. I'm gonna look for something more affordable. And if I find very similar jean shorts that is more affordable, I am going to link it. Same with the sandals. I'm going to find something similar vibe, but more affordable. Unfortunately, designer shoes are hard to dupe because they're special because of the design. That's why they're like so expensive. Also the manufacturing, like I'm not gonna go into that because people tend to disagree, but I definitely feel and see the difference. Like I just love a good quality shoe. That's just my personal opinion. I feel like affordable shoes never ever look and feel the same. That's just the truth. But there are always sales, seasonal sales, outlets, pre-loved market. There are ways and ways you can get your hands on some very cute designer heels, and you don't need a lot. Like you literally don't need a lot. Maybe you just need one pair, like one statement sandal, designer sandal in your wardrobe, and you're good to go. But yeah, that would be all. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.